this thing on Marketplace, and it's such a piece of shit. Fucking hate this goddamn fucking thing. Such a waste of my money. I'm joking. I actually paid $8,000 for this car a long time ago. I'm not joking about the piece of shit part. I'm not. But this is actually what we're going to be working on today. It's a 1994 Dodge Ram 2nd Gen. Nothing special about it other than it's got a 360, which is great. I've heard that there's literally no goddamn difference between... Hold up. I'm being circled. I'm not dead yet. Fuck off. Anyways, so, yeah. Wonderful machine. Might have to go get the keys and start it for y'all. But the funny thing about that, let me get rid of this. I was already trying to work on the fucking horns. I don't know what's going on here. There's so many connectors that look like they go to fog lights and not horns, but they're there anyways. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, just throw shit down. I'll pick it up fucking later. Probably. That doesn't go for this shit. Where's it at? You're 5.9 liter big block boy. Says it on the door too, so I know it's a 5.9 and not a 318. Unless it's been swapped at some point. Which it runs like a brand new motor. So I'm going to say it probably got swapped at some point. But you can't fucking tell. Because the motor's the same size. It's literally just the difference between how big it's bored out. So, you know. Main problem, when you start it, it spews coolant out of the which is always fun. I haven't started it yet today, otherwise that probably would have fucking just blown my goddamn hand off. As you can see, there's not a single drop of coolant. I wonder why. And also, I don't know what the hell, why? It's not even connected either. The light bulb's just broken. Somebody didn't know how to turn that off. You just pull the wire out and it turns off. No. You got the wonderful... Yeah. Wonderful that the inside of the bed where the fuel goes is all rusted out. I mean, the downstem's fine because I had to fill it up with gas when I bought it. Because, wonderful. I love the smell of E85 in the morning. Now, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I was saying how I filled this thing up with gas when I bought it. I also filled it up with motor oil, transmission fluid, coolant, because it was out of all three, for whatever reason. I bet y'all ain't ever seen some shit like this. It's a F-150 bumper on a Dodge. Please don't ever reproduce. Anyways. Oh, y'all aren't supposed to see that yet. Anyways, one rim doesn't match all the other three. But that's why this fucking thing is over here. Which, it's been burned. I think it's usable. We're going to ignore that, and we're also going to ignore the worn out bolt patterns. And we're just going to, wonderful. Alright, y'all haven't even seen the best part yet, the inside. But first, all this shit. Not my license plate. Don't care if you read it. So I'm not going to do the blur thing. Oh my god, they can't see the license plate of the person who used to own this. Who cares about the person who used to own this? They don't own it anymore. That's why I have it. Got the classic 2nd Gen dash. Or what's left of it, at least. And, ignore that. There's some treasures I found in this fun little thing. One of them being the other thing I can't show on YouTube, but the one thing being this. Do that later when this thing pisses me off enough. We already got the thermostat for it. Already got the temp sensor for it. Just waiting on the thermostat housing before I tear this whole goddamn thing apart and not be able to start it. because to get to all that, I have to go through that. I have to remove that entire charger there. And I'm not really looking forward to that. Also, you know, probably change the location of this, because who the hell uses baling wire to mount an oil cooler and a zip tie over here? This may be the factory location for it, but let me demonstrate. Close the hood. This thing has really bad hood hinges. The dude said he fixed them, which, I mean, he did. He put some hood hinges on it, but see how it just drags down that fucking shit every time you close the hood? Yep. It's just drag marks. Wonderful spot for an oil cooler. Real smart. You really thought that one through. Laramie SLT. We got a fake security camera. We got a bunch of cards. For some reason, I bet you this dude was a gambler. We got electrical connector. There's an EGR valve, so that's been deleted. So that's one thing I don't have to do. That would also explain why it runs so good. About to go get the keys and show y'all, but yeah, there's a cat. I didn't notice that thing. Hi, buddy. Hello there. Hi, pal. Doing a spin. Yep. Anyways, I gotta figure out this situation, because I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to do it. Put the camera right there. I got these wires that also are connected to the main harness. I'm gonna expect that those are the wires that actually go to it, because if you bear with me here, these wires right here, right? See? Looks like that was twisted together and duct taped together. So the plan is just to take these wires right here, and just boom. There's one horn over here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that one's broken. So unless I can find the connector that goes over the top of that, we're kind of screwed, which I can't find the connector. So, well, goodbye, camera. And it was nice knowing you, I guess. Please get out of the fender. Anyways, time for bullshit. Stupid bullshit. I'm gonna cut this whole piece of shit connector off because it's doing absolutely nothing except getting in my way. Would you look at that, guys? To my luck, there's the other connector. I'm an idiot. Also, there's y'all chose the best place to chew. Wonderful. Is there another connector that looks exactly like that I can just plug this into? I'm gonna say no. So I need to get some electrical tape and ignore that. Go. So I don't know what angle my camera was at in the beginning. What are you doing, bro? Look at this dude. Look at this dude rubbing up against me. You trying to help? Grab a wrench. Or just shove your ass in my face. Why do cats do that? All cats do is just shove their ass in your face. They're like, here you go, friend. I know you want to smell that. No, the hell I don't. I do not want to smell that. Wonderful. I don't know if these wires are even savable, but this is what we're going to do. We're just going to cut them off right there. Mother fricker. I don't want to have to bleep that shit out too. I'm not bleeping out me saying shit. I'm just bleeping out the F word because I don't want to get whatever the hell they do to people that say that all the time on YouTube. I'm trying to make money off this shit. I don't know what y'all are talking about, dude. I need something to keep my gambling habits afloat. Come on. You're making this a really boring goddamn video. This whole video is just going to be titled Suffering Through the Wiring Issues with the Dodge. Even though no one even knows what kind of Dodge I'm talking about. Fun fact. Which one's the positive wire? Let's find out. I bet you when I go to turn my headlights on, that these are going to literally just start blaring. Guaranteed, dude. There's like no doubt in my mind that that's exactly what's going to happen. That's why I'm not going to tape them up or anything yet. We're just going to put her here. Oh yeah, I understand. You don't like what I'm doing. You want pets. But listen, pal. Listen, Brochado. I gotta get me my truck going. Because this car's on its way out. Alright, I think that should be good. I'm actually just gonna go inside the truck and honk the horn. Boom. That was so easy, dude. So easy. So stupidly easy. I don't even need these spare horns. We already got a horn. Sounds like a toy truck. Alright, toy truck. With your literal Nissan Altima horn. Do it again. Looky there, dude. Looky there. It's as if the front end's not completely blown out, and that's the next thing I have to do in the next video. Oh yeah, I gotta tie these up. Hold up. Alright. Got those tidied up the best I could. The toddler could probably tape those wires together better than I did. Yeah, next order of business would be this. I'm tired of looking at it. Well, how exactly to position the camera between the fuse box. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing this on my phone because I'm a poor bastard, and y'all may be able to afford, you know, all these GoPros and stuff, but my ass, I'm poor. I did not plan for this at all. It's just something that just happened. This used to be a gaming channel, but it doesn't make sense being a gaming channel since it says T-Dog Racing and Off-Road. It's supposed to be a racing and off-road YouTube channel. Now, how the hell are you supposed to go up in there? Did somebody literally have it routed exactly like so? Well, you know what? Don't fix it if it ain't broken, right? We're going to do that, and we're going to probably just tape this shit somewhere. Actually. These little connectors. Y'all can't see what I'm undoing right now, but it's one of these connectors. I feel like if I move this down and leave the excess in here. Y'all understand what the hell I'm just saying. This little thing. This little handy dandy thing that holds the thing up in here. So I think, you know, if I give it a little less slack than it has right now, say about right in there, y'all aren't even seeing what I'm doing, but, you know, it was right up here, and then it was held on, you know, right there in that little hole. So what I'm thinking is you go down a little bit further. Well, you know, hold on. Like I said, again, filmed on phone. There'll be better quality videos later on. It's just, yay! It goes in the hole! Boom. Dude, look at it. Twists around a little bit, but shit. I also want to fix this issue, but I don't think I can unless I bend it back, and it doesn't want to stay bent. So, is there a mount somewhere? Oh, you know, it would help if one of the screws was tight. So I just spent 10 minutes to find out that I don't have that size wrench, but I have this funny looking screwdriver. Look at that shit, dude. Look at that shit right there. So the best option, tighten that a little bit. Or you know what? I'm looking at this baling wire now thinking, this guy's an idiot. Uh-oh. 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 It's spinny, but no tighten. It's loosening either way I turn it. Ha. Ha. Ah, ha, 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 ha. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Well, another thing that would help is if it wasn't a goddamn self-tapper. Well, son! Anyways, we got another one. It's just a little bit bigger than that. That's not going to work either. Aha! Stop it. Don't you dare. You stay right there. You stay right there. So now the key is, getting this bracket off somehow. Shit, it holds on. The entire thing. It's one whole bracket, so I can't take one off. So the goal here is, since this doesn't want to fit through that little hole right there, but it'll fit through the one underneath it, since a smaller bolt won't fit in that hole. So the idea is, take this here and just hammer it with something until it just cooperates. And then after doing so, I can twist it in the hole. And then my oil cooler won't do this shit going down the fucking highway. And it won't need this. And it won't need this zip tie. And it'll be like a truck. And it won't hit this. Weird. Huh? The Mopar gods have blessed me with this rusty ass piece of shit that was in the trunk of that car over there for 50 years. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a tire, like some kind of tire thing. But it looks like it's got this file on it, almost. So I think I can file it out to make one of these bolts fit. So I'll get back to y'all on this, because I'm going to have to be... And nobody wants to hear that in their ears, not even me, but I have to, because I'm the one doing it to myself. We have now snowballed into unconventional ways. But I think they're working. It's going in. The thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's... Oh, dear God. Sacrifices need to be made. Here at T-Dog Racing and Off-Road, we take everything seriously. We take things so seriously that here's this broken impact. The screw won't go in the hole far enough for me to start it. Now it's in the hole far enough for me to start it. Look at that, guys. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of abuse for things to work. Let me be clear, that does not mean that y'all should abuse y'all's wives. That's not how that works, alright? So I didn't tell you it. You didn't hear it from me. That's your own idea of what you heard. So, But looky here. She's not even in the fucking hole. Go, you fucking cunt. You cunt licker. Oh, family-friendly YouTube channel, guys. Family-friendly YouTube channel. We can't cuss. We can't do anything. The only thing we do is make content for children who still don't understand what the hell we're doing. So anyways, someone's going to come outside and yell at me because I'm making very loud noises with a fucking... what you're supposed to do with these is you're supposed to, press the trigger like this, and then you're supposed to do that. But here, what we like to do is just... Update. It's going in, but it's also letting me know that it doesn't want to go in. I don't know if you hear that or not, but it's letting me know that it does not want to be in the place that it's at. But do I care? Clearly not, because I'm still... You know what? What am I doing? Chad, am I okay? Am I mentally okay? Probably asking the wrong people about this, if I'm mentally okay. Of course I'm not. I brought home another Mopar. These things have given me nothing but trouble, but here I am. Mopar, no car. Mopar, no car. Mopar, no car, Peter. Hey, Pete, I just got myself a brand new Dodge Ram. I love how that went from Joe Swanson to Roger in like 5 seconds. Well, guys, update. I don't need the baling wire no more. Oh, dear God. AC is for chumps. One more time. Ha! Wonderful. Now it's on there. Sorry, whoever the hell worked on this before me, they did a horrible job at everything. Dude, this isn't even doing anything anymore. Hold on. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm doing. Never mind, I stretched out the baling wire trying to do what I saw someone else do. Clearly, you can't trust everything you hear on the internet. They never tell you that. Riddle me this, Batman. Why can somebody buy a truck for $800 and drive it for years with no problems? But when I buy a truck, Batman, when I buy a truck, that thing is a piece of shit and has all kinds of problems, Batman. Riddle me this. Why can't society sell Dodge Ram second gens anymore for $400? Instead I had to pay twice as much, Batman. Twice as much. This is bullshit, Batman. Alright, we gotta move the tools. And I don't know if you've seen it, but I have a wonderful selection of tools. I also have a spare door panel for my old truck. A spare grill that's never going to go on anything because it's broken beyond recognition. You guys want a second gen door panel? Very nice condition. Wonderful condition. I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to put my tools up. I'm gonna put that there where it's hitting the radiator because I'm very smart. I love working on my Dodges because I'm very smart at it. Very, very smart. I doubt this fucking did literally fuck all anything, but we'll find out. Oh, it hits it a lot less. Also, the hood wants to latch all the way. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, yeah. She's not going anywhere. That was sorry. But red second gen Dodge. I'm about to go start it because it sounds... I'm about got the idea that the only thing good on this thing is the motor and transmission. Like hell. Anyways, this is going to be a really long fucking video. I hope y'all enjoy. Because this is literally the first video outside working on this fucking thing. Which I don't even want to be there. Oh yeah! Or I don't even want to touch this thing. But, you know, I have Dodges. Like Dodges. That thing's about to shit its brains out on the side of a highway. So I was thinking, oh, what's the most reliable vehicle I've ever owned? It was one of these that I bought for $400 back in 2023, and I drove it for about a year, wrecked it, pulled the bitch out, some bitch out of the fucking tow yard, and then I brought it back home. I mean, this whole side was just ripped out, dude. We we hooked a Chevy Astro van to this fender, pulled it out all the way, and I mean, the bumper didn't want to go on at first. It looked like this, but like no bumper. This was like 2 inches higher than that side because the frame was twisted right here. But still, dude, it drove straight down the road. No issues whatsoever, except, you know, the tires blowing out because I was too poor to afford new tires. I'm also still too poor to afford new tires. But, yeah, also, I'm about to go start it, but first I'm going to give y'all a tease for the next video. That would be this thing. This is a 1976 Dodge Aspen. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's already some work done to it. There's already work under the hood too. Like there's a new carburetor, all that good stuff. But the only problem I'm facing now is, yeah, I mean, you can probably already tell. Gotta take the windows out, fix rust on the windows. I gotta take all the seats out and stuff. Fix all the floor pans from here all the way to the back of the car, because, like, yeah. So, go get the keys, start that piece of shit, and yeah, next video is about that thing. But there's a lot of work already done to it, so, you know, there's not a lot more to do. It doesn't seem like a lot more to do, but once I get in there and start working on shit, it's going to take at least 8 months, because that's how long it took the brakes. Why didn't I make a video before? Don't know. I really didn't think about it till now. There it is. Also, I'd like to point out, so if anybody, you know, grew up or were watching car movies and stuff, which I'm going to expect you do if you're watching this channel, you would know that there's a movie called Christine. It's about a red Plymouth Fury. And I'm pretty sure it's red on the outside with red interior. And it's got a 360. It had some variant of the 360, maybe a 383, I'm not really sure. But that's besides the point. If you look at the Dodge key, you see that funny little star right there? That's a Pentastar. You know what else that stands for? Everybody knows what else the Pentastar stands for. So, why did I buy something that looks like basically the modern day Christine? I don't know. I mean, dude, my old one literally would try and kill me, and it looked exactly like this shit. That's why I crashed it. That's why the whole front end got ripped out. Like shit. But anyways, let's start this thing. I just wanted to point out how this thing reminds me of Christine. And you know, there's a lot of movies out there of possessed cars and shit. And I think it's pretty cool that they have stuff like that in the movies. I don't know, I'm ranting. Oh yeah. She's running a little rough, but that's fine. Also ignore the belt squeak. It's pretty not great sounding. Yeah. Well, looky there. The other day it was smoking when I started it up, and I told myself, oh, it's just cold. Apparently it was cold. Hell yeah, that means both of these don't smoke. But that thing smokes. Like, look at it, dude. You got a 76, right? 94. The only one that smokes out of this entire fleet is that one. That sad piece of shit. And the only one that doesn't run right is that sad piece of shit over there. So, hell. Hell yeah. Probably about to move this. Hold on. I think that's a good spot. ignore me readjusting the camera. That's just for... I hope y'all can see that. Can't y'all? The red turd in its natural habitat. Alright. Usually a thing, but I'll bet you there's no coolant in it. Alright. Best way to position this would be there. Anyways, I'm going to show y'all another problem that I have with this thing. It's a really stupid problem to have with a truck. So, right? So, yeah, key on, you turn the key off, right? This is where it normally goes. This is where it fucking rests at for some reason when you turn it all the way back. But the funny thing is, see, key's not coming out. Well, I guess it did now, but it would, okay. I guess I broke the ignition, guys, but it was where you couldn't pull it out unless it was right there. Wow. And now, wow. I love how I start talking about it, and then it just reverses itself. Instead of, you know, not coming out here, now it comes out here. Now where it was coming out, right there, don't want to come out. Well, I broke it again. I told you guys. I was just now talking about Christine, dude. Look, and I just did it, and then it wouldn't, and now it's not letting me take the key out. Oh my god! But yeah, I was just talking about Christine, and then it does some possessed bullcrap like that. Like, please make it make sense. Did I break the ignition, or did it finally just be like, hey, buddy, I'm in control now? That's basically what the truck's saying. I don't know, dude. But that's all I got for this video. It's going to make like an hour-long video, probably. So, enjoy, guys. Catch you next time when I got that thing over there.